At last we have reached the Sunken Valley Passage proper. And that looks familiar. Our old friend is back.
Oh, it's big snaky McSnoodle.
I want to try to cross this bridge without drawing his attention. This loud creaking tells me that's not going to work. Nope, no matter what, once you reach that point, he's angry.
Oh, good, you have a save.
It's not safe, though.
Oh! Into the water. Swim away. Snakes can't swim. They ain't got no feet with which to kick.
Yeah, thankfully he doesn't bite you under the water. He does bite you if you go above the water, though.
You buffoon.
So again, you can come here before you go to Mibu and before you get the breathing technique. At which case, you just need to run to the exit. But since I can't swim, I can go around here and collect some stuff. Be careful of the man-eating fish. They're not super dangerous, but they will attack you. You're not completely left out to dry, which is the only appropriate turn of phrase I can think here in this area of water, but there are reeds around here that you can hide in, and the snake will kind of lose sight of you.
It almost feels like you found that little passageway by accident. I didn't see that at all.
It's hidden. But thankfully, once you go into this cave, then the snake will leave, and you can go and search around if you want to.
Oh, he'll just leave the whole area?
For now. If anything, he won't attack you. Hello.
Come on in here, boss.
So there's a later point where you'll actually be up above this area, and you can see the snake down below. And there's one thing you can do there, I'm not going to spoil what, but you kind of need the snake to have spawned in order to do that. And going to the gun fort, walking out and having the snake be there is required for that. Because otherwise, he doesn't spawn in. Naturally, there's a few treasure carved skulls around here. I think there's some adamantite scrap somewhere, too. And that, of course.
And of course, a sack of money.
Damn it, dead. There we go.
These koi would probably be better off if they stopped smashing their noses into the walls of the water.
Sometimes they teleport away. It's kind of hard to tell when they will, though. Because, like, if you're right behind them, maybe they'll stay there. Otherwise, they'll despawn.
They scrape their face against the rock long enough, it'll corrode and they'll burrow their way out.
Long enough, they just tear themselves apart.
Yeah, they'll have a skeleton face by the end of it, but they'll be out.
That's an image. That's actually worth keeping in your head.
Oh, good. I'm glad I developed Sekiro as we go along.
Rest again, just in case. Oh, yeah, to get that back, I do need that. There's nothing else in this little cave. I want to look around just to be sure. Those are just platforms for getting up. If you do it correctly. Now we're coming up on a place called Bodhisattva Valley. Got a lot of giant Buddha statues, very pretty looking place. It's also full of monkeys.
Hi, where the goddamn shit did you come from?
He's waiting for you. He drops down as soon as you come up here.
Very nice statues.
Very pretty. Tells me this was, at least at one point, a holy place.
Yeah, I was about to say.
God damn it. Remember the monkey with the gun earlier in Mibu Village?
Who's the douchebag?
Well, there's a lot of these guys. Some of them have swords, some of them have guns. They can see you from quite far away.
He can't, though.
It depends on where they're facing. Regarding the snap seeds, it's been pointed out to me there's a difference between illusion enemies and apparition enemies. Illusion enemies are like the corrupted monk and the little guys that Lady Butterfly summons. Apparition enemies are pretty much everything else. Snap seeds are for dispelling illusions. I know the difference, I just have trouble remembering the words at the time. What the fuck?
Who's seeing you? Is it the mountain? Do you have to fight the whole ass mountain?
That was just another monkey.
Oh. Just a whole ass monkey.
I believe this is another area that changes if you come here later in the game. I may be wrong. It'll depend on the next couple minutes, probably. Okay, I'm wrong. I thought these guys would maybe spawn in later, but there are actually Nightjar down here.
Oh, shit. Oh. I thought you were going to fall all the way down. That was really close. Well, it wasn't, but my brain thought it was close, so therefore...
It's like the Matrix. You thought you were going to die, so you did.
Whoa. That dude just predicted you.
The Nightjar are some of the hardest enemies to take on normally. At least for me.
But not tough enough.
Oh, he's sleepy.
The great sleeping on his desk in 12th grade Buddha.
Boy, I've been there.
Never mind, his heads came off.
Look at that congregation of monkeys.
I really wish you did that, and the other ones next to him were like, "Who did that? Was it you? No, it was you, son of a bitch!" And then they just start rioting.
Feel like sending a tiger in. So you can't just sit up here and shuriken all of these. Eventually you'll run out of your spirit emblems, though.
Yeah, they got a few range boys.
They got a few with guns. They don't draw the others' attention to you, though. I'm sort of killing the others accidentally. They keep bunching up, so I keep killing the ones in front of them. In front of the ones I'm aiming at.
Well, that's a good problem to have.
Remember, you only get 3 ceremonial Tontos every time you rest. So really the best way to get more spirit emblems if you run out is just to kill enemies.
At this point, I feel like you could just go down there and fight the rest.
Honestly, you could do that anyway. They're not super strong. There are super strong monkeys, they're just not in that pack.
It's just not them.
Yeah. Oh, hello. So that's what you get for killing all of them. You get more monkey booze.
Monkey booze.
Mighty ducks. What's this death happening behind me? Why was he hanging on to that?
Only he knows, and now he's dead. Holy shit. I did not see any of those items that just got sucked into your chest.
And there's more stuff back there.
Do you have inventory limits in this game? I mean, other than, like, being able to, of course, hold a certain amount of a single item.
I think you can hold an infinite amount in storage.
Okay.
If anything, maybe it's a limit of 99 or 999, so too high to really reach.
Alright. I asked because I'm playing Resident Evil 1 right now, and honestly, the inventory limits are the scariest part about that game.
It's heavily on your mind right now.
Yes, it stuck with me, and now I'm looking behind my fucking back in the house at night, looking for an inventory limit.
Because that's what's going to strangle you in the dark. Now I think we can move forward. And we're right by the next idol.
Felt quick.
It's not a long area. And you can see it down in that little lake down there. I'm not going there just yet. There's actually two separate paths you can take here. You can go down right to the bottom of the valley, and that's where more poison is.
So that's definitely where we want to go.
I'll be going there eventually. It's at around this point, I'm actually going to take a bit of a diversion. As you can tell by the title, there's a couple other things I want to take care of, including actually fighting the Headless. I think it's about time. I need to actually get properly equipped for them. Still can't eavesdrop on Ishin.
Sekiro よ、不死立ちのため何が
Drink some berries and wood.
おお、Sekiro、気が利くの。おお、猿酒ではないか。火を吹くとはこのことよ。
That's a more ironic statement than you'd think.
この酒の別の名を知っておるか。知りません。知らぬか。こいつはな、修羅酒とも言う。昔、わしは修羅を。
There's no way to get a good angle.
修羅のごときものを切ったことがある。それは一体。切り続けたものはやがて修羅となる。何のために切っていたか。
Oh, too bad I enjoy it.
それすら忘れ、ただ切る喜びのみに心をとらわれるのじゃ。お主の目にも修羅の影があるぞ。
I think that's just his normal expression.
せいぜいわしに切られぬよう肝に銘じろ。はっ。
Oh.
行くか。
Oh.
ではな。
That's good to know, my dude. I'll be sure to never forget to pick you up Wendy's when I get back.
Son of a... They're ready for you.
Oh yeah, there are enemies right outside his house, isn't there?
Yeah.
エマ殿に桜の木のことを聞きました。
おう、どうじゃった？
その桜は
She won't talk to me. I don't know why. She's right outside.
タケル様が宣教より持ってこられた桜ですが、今はもう枯れて残っておらぬようです。
そうか。
ですが、何者かが床桜の枝を倒り持ち去ったと言います。
誰がそのようなことを。
Who would do such a thing in this world of people desperate for immortality?
失われたものはどうにもならぬな。持ち去られた枝にしても
Crow's like, not
今
me.
は手がかりがない。先に他の子を集めることにしよう。
Yeah.
清い。
chicken, move on.
Back to our merchant friend.
妙だな。
侍たちが欲しがっているもの分かったぞ。
本当ですかい、旦那。
ああ、塩が足りぬようだ。
なるほど、塩か。食うのはもちろん、死人の清めや怪我にも使う。戦場で死体が腐れば、流行り病も道理ってわけだ。皆塩がなくて困り果ててる。
They're low on salt. Ah, so they're enjoying the game.
儲け時ですね。なーに、塩があれば助かるものが多い。多少高く売っても罰は当たらぬでしょう。そうと決まれば塩を工面せねば。旦那、ありがとうございます。
Still can't buy that.
じゃあな、旦那。塩がうまく売れたら新しい品を仕入れやす。その時はぜひごひいきに。
Sounds like a cue to go take a nap.
旦那、聞いてください。塩が高く売れたんでさ。おかげでまあ銭もたんまり、仕入れもがっつり。さあさあ、新しい品もありやす。買っていってください。
Well, not a bad selection now. Not super necessary stuff, but we can actually buy an infinite amount of some very basic crafting items.
Wait, did you just buy money?
We've gone over this.
ああ、旦那。
Oh, okay.
聞いてください。
商いの話か。
さすが旦那、察しがいいですね。どうも最近気なくせえ。戦の匂いがしやす。この木に乗じりゃまた人儲けできそうだ。そこで旦那にお願いしたいことがありやす。
なんだ。
戦場あさりのための人手、それが欲しいんでさ。戦場にはまだ死体がゴロゴロと転がってやす。ありゃ宝の山だ。あされば槍も太刀も鎧兜も手に入れ放題でさ。戦自宅となりゃ武具が飛ぶように売れやしょう。
どういった人手が欲しい。
そうですね。戦場あさりは汚れ仕事で力仕事。
So maybe a kid.
でかくて力のあるやつを一つお願いしやす。
Smart one, preferably. So that's where Kotaro and Jinzaimon's separate stories sort of converge. You can choose to send one of them to the merchant, and he'll help them out. And that's basically the end of their story. It's not going to continue as it normally would.
Now we're back to the Headless, though.
Yep. Now I'm going to try to do it. I have the mottled purple gourd. That's going to give me some resistance to terror. Again, the problem with these guys is they attack so slowly. And the terror buildup. The slowness is what really throws you off. And also, again, they have this fog around them that slows you down a lot, and you need to get a lot of hits on them to dispel that fog. But then they put it back up almost as quickly. Part of the reason that they go behind you like that when they teleport away is because there's this thing in Japanese folklore of an organ in your butthole. And the Headless go behind you, fist you, and pull that organ out, and it'll probably kill you.
Oh no! Are we gonna be seeing that? I mean, just for science sake.
I'd rather not.
Okay.
I think the attack counts as a grab, so you're probably signaled. But there we go.
Nice.
Finally killed one of them on land.
That ends that one arc that lasted like 6 episodes. Probably more.
And now let's go take on the one hiding out in the graves. I could be wrong, but it feels like he has a few more attacks.
God, the speed of his attacks really is wigging me out. Oh.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, great. Ugh. Oh, you're still alive.
I had a sliver left. I don't... I thought that was an instant kill. I guess it's not.
You can live without your weird anus thing.
It looks like a cocoon.
Yeah.
Like it was growing a butterfly in my ass. You know, like wolves do.
One day I will fart out a beautiful butterfly.
So another reason you need Divine Confetti is also to deflect his attacks, if you actually can deflect it, and not take damage. If you don't have Divine Confetti, then even if you do a deflect, you'll take damage. And not like chip damage either, it's a decent chunk.
Oh boy, here we go. Oh, it's so close. Come on. Just like throw a thing at him. There we go.
Throw the sword at him. It'll go in.
Throw your sword without letting go of it. One would call it a stab if they weren't such an idiot. Oh my god, he's even slower now.
Yep. So remember, along with the modeled purple gourd, you should also have Pacifying Agent in your item quick select, because it functions the same. I'm getting a little better at actually blocking or deflecting his attacks. It's remembering to and being patient, that's my problem.
God, you really know these attacks. You're going like all in when he's 3/4 of the way through the animation.
Well, I mean, I don't, do I? Look at me. Look how badly I'm doing.
I mean, just the risks you're taking. Sometimes they pay off, and I'm impressed by that. Because if I were to do it, they would never pay off.
There we go. Remember to put Pacifying Agent. I don't know. I'm stocked up on Divine Confetti, so that's good. I'm not yet at the point where I can buy more Divine Confetti, and I have a technically infinite amount. But I have enough that I felt confident enough to do this.
There we go.
3 for 3.
Sweet. Is that all of them?
There's 2 more.
Okay.
1 for each of the candies. I like that little lick in the music, that boom, 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 boom. And this little spot's a pretty cool place.
Yeah.
It'd be cool if it led to somewhere, if it was a little passageway.
Nice unsettling cave with some odd structural structures.
Like
zombies, it's weird.
Nothing's weird to Wolf anymore.
Not at this point. So, interesting thing. This is kind of just conjecture from Vadi Vidya, who's done a lot for the Soulsborne games, especially Sekiro. The Interior Ministry might technically be referring to the Interior Minister, aka the Emperor of Japan, in this time period. But they just refer to it as the Ministry, like the entire organization. But now I have another memo. I can do a new attack.
Dance-like form. We getting down?
We might be getting up and down. I think this is the attack that the Nightjar do.
This is what we used to get all around.
Let's get some revenge, too, while we're here.
You again.
Still have my instincts bad. Remember, after he does that combo, he is going to do a thrust kick. And it does count as a thrust, so you can Makiri it.
I do feel as though dance is the only way to defeat an enemy this flashy.
The only reason I did well there is because I've had boosts to my stamina and attack and what have you.
Oh man, you're not gonna get your ass kicked by a guy with a torch.
I'm just going through here collecting stuff that I missed. And so far there's only really the one thing up in this cliff. Just dousing powder. Good morning.
Good morning.
How very polite. And I've got enough skill points to buy something. The master skill of the Ashina arts. The Ashina cross. If I don't show off any of these really special skills during the main LP, I do around the end as a little reel to see all of them. Because there's only some of them that I really enjoy and really prefer to use. I think I'm getting tried out right now, though. Remember this attack?
Shoosh.
So the guy at the Ashina school, right before we fought Genichiro, he was doing the Ashina cross. It is deadly.
I see the way the sword moves in the little line that it makes.
I like when it does that. And we can buy another piece of the mask. I did buy the prayer bead already. Here, gotta look at the number. But that leaves one more piece of the mask I need to find. And since we have mastered a secret technique now, we can get another book.
Keep forgetting how tiny Wolf is.
Yeah.
Was it you who called him a manlet?
No.
No? I thought I remember you saying that.
It doesn't sound like my vernacular.
Oh, I thought that was you.
I know you gave me this cold.
You as in, like, literal thorn, like, turning away to cough.
Oh. Remember, there's one more thing. I'm basically gathering up all the things that I want and need to do before we reach that point of no return that I talked about. One of them involves an NPC, which is down this area.
この辺りに逃げてきたはずなのじゃが。
おお、そいつはどんな格好だ？
黒い傘じゃ。黒傘の小男じゃ。
だがこの辺りを通った者はおらぬがな。タヌキか。
What?
あるいは無事なか何か。
Goddamn Japanese and your shorter words. I couldn't read any of that.
もうよいわ。
Now, he was referring to a little dude in a hat that was potentially a badger. Way back after we fought Gyobu, we fought some of the little assassin dudes, and they were talking about a badger. So that badger is around here somewhere. Stealth.
Fucking got him. Holy shit, he really didn't see you. This game is nonsense.
I love it. Also, congratulations to Sekiro for winning Game of the Year.
Yeah, at the Game Awards.
Not an awards I'm sure anyone cares about, but hey, if any game deserved it this year, at the time of recording, it's near the end of December, but still, quote unquote, this year, I would give it to Sekiro.
I mean, I certainly didn't care. I was just watching it for the trailers, but it does deserve the recognition for sure.
I mean, maybe Star Wars Fallen Order is better if my Xbox didn't keep signing me out.
Huh. Having some trouble with that?
I'm trying to empty its cache by leaving it unplugged. We'll see how that works. But anyway, I just want to clear all of these guys out before I actually go talk to Badger. He's up in that house that had the blown-out roof. And he is an NPC. When you see him, don't attack him.
Yeah, y'all made him sound like a boss.
I mean, we were to fight him a little tiny and close space. Also, look out, there's another one of these little dudes with pans.
Accidental camouflage.
Basically.
He was not intending to look like a bush, and yet he still looked like a bush.
There, we can see... It's that place. We pointed it out before, and it leads down into the... That's also technically Sunken Valley. I called it Serpent Valley, because it's where you meet the serpent. It's technically also Sunken Valley.
Well, it's both sunken and serpenty.
I was technically not wrong.
Yeah. It's also got snow and rocks and trees. And holes. I guess the holes are part of the sunken part.
Yeah. It's sunken and it's missing. A valley implies there's space.
And there's technically space everywhere.
Now let's go meet Badger. I like that you could see the marker early to clarify. You can talk to this guy, so don't attack him.
Oh, I thought he looked like an actual badger.
Nope, he's just another one of the Senpo assassins. But he's friendly.
I guess the face paint makes his head look slightly badger-like.
愛想のないこった。しつこい追っ手に仏頂面の忍び。足の
Down in the dumps.
外で騒いでな。
The localization's very good.
Yeah.
いい日だね。お主、抜け人か。まあそんなところだ。ところでよ、ちょっと銭がいるようなんだが。
Can I, eat your sword? Pretty hungry.
I'm just gonna do it, because I hope you don't mind.
俺の見立てによるとだ。おめえにはこの鉄線なんざ似合うだろうよ。こいつがありゃ、矢でも鉄砲でも、なんなら大筒だって
This is a very good shinobi weapon you want to buy. Sounds odd. And I need to eat some coins first before I can buy it. Oh, it's also a really good idea to buy the anti-air death blow text. If you ever come across jumping enemies like the Nightjar, you can jump at them and instantly kill them.
Holy shit.
And there's also a mini-boss later that does that. You can kill her very quickly.
But you ain't got the coinage for it.
I do, I just need to use some of those sendbags.
Oh, right. That's what you meant by eat coins.
Yeah. You had forgotten why I sometimes buy sendbags. It's for cases like if I die, I do lose sen, but if I have the bags, you can't lose that when you die.
Okay, that makes sense.
They're like portable banks. We talked about that like in part 2. It's easy to forget.
Yeah, that explains it. I felt bad for a second, but... Alright.
Did not need it, but why the hell not?
Got a fancy fan and some jumpy death.
Sounds like Sekiro. That's where we're going to be heading next time. I'm leaving. Let me leave. So a badger and a bear are going to a bar.
So a badger and a wolf go to buy the badger some Skittles, eh?
I just told him my name's Wolf and he liked me. Wasn't hard. Maybe if you told him your name was Badger.
Ah, that is my favorite animal.
And then he mocked me because I'm missing an arm. Where did that guy come from?
Where?
Looks like Gunner. He was well hidden too.
I meant to look like a bush. Ugh.
And failed. This tree is just to help you get back up.
Yeah, stand on it and look cool.
Alrighty, but yeah, like I said, next time we are finally going to head to Mount Kongo, and then the part after will be Senpo Temple itself. Reminder, big time content warning for that area. Not for visuals necessarily, but for everything surrounding it. We are going to be talking about the lore for it. It's horrible.
Oh boy. I mean, it's been built up for this long. I feel like every time... I feel like we've been talking about it the whole LP, but now we're just officially going to be going in.
We're going to be actually heading up into it, yeah.
Hope it's all worth it for the horribleness.
It's for the sake of the viewer. Like, if you don't want to learn about that shit, you have been warned and you don't have to.
Absolutely. But not yet. Now we gotta go to Congo, Mount Congo. Donkey Congo.
Yeah.
There's a nice talking monkey with a tie.
We did see a giant ape. It wasn't up in Mount Congo, though.
But was he wearing a tie?
No, but I hope there's a mod for that. I just now realized I really want that. Oh god. That's actually... We'll deal with that big ape in part 19. It's part of why I went down to Bodhisattva Valley, mostly just to get that idol. We'll be doing more stuff down there later. But, yeah, we've been foreshadowing quite a lot with that ape, in fact. Yoshi foreshadowed quite a bit on accident, and I really hope he's around to record that part. He needs to see what he's wrought.
And by that, you mean you are now off to re-record that part after having found the Donkey Kong mod.
I gotta look for it right now.
Let's see if we find it.
Donkey Kong. Sekiro Donkey Kong drums, what?
Oh, wow.
Is somebody playing it with the Donkey Kongas?
That'd be sick.
Somebody has done it. I don't see a mod. There is a mod that changes the Serpent into Thomas the Tank Engine. Because of course there is.
I believe it.